Match it by feeling it, not by knowing and preparing for it, but by knowing how to live, which readies for anything. So like, match by feeling it and become ready for anything.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the most not complex, but I don't want to say like still not understood and appreciated. Appreciated in the sense of like the way it's given enough credit for how much it takes a hold of like how things work, but to just be ready for things, and then you don't need to know the ins and outs and how it goes.
Yeah.
Like the majority of almost everything I come up with is because I'm kind of like just looking into it, ready to figure something out. Not so much that I'm like, I know all the ins and outs, and then I'm preparing for how to use it all.
Yeah.
But just to like be there and be aware of when ideas are coming and how these ideas are working into each other. It's not like I'm using my mind to analyze how to piece things together.
The word accessibility comes to mind. Like, it's being accessible or having access, or like having almost a channel or like an opening kind of framework that nothing's decided or nothing's cut off, or there's not like, it's not like, you know, analyzing things. It's just that way of existing.
Yeah. There's actually the accepting is similar to allow, which when we were listening to the World 24 videos in there.
I didn't say accepting, accessibility.
Accessibility,
yeah.
Which is...
But it's similar to accepting.
Same vibe.
Yeah.
When we were listening to the World 24 videos, I came up with... I was going to bring it up, but we were like... I had to listen really intently to what we were talking about so I could write it down. But you know those loops like prosperity, generosity, and gratitude, and how they're all synonyms, hilarity and seriousness, synonyms. I was thinking of how allowance and appreciation are similar, are synonyms. Acceptance in that sense that you were talking about, and appreciation in the sense of similar to the gratitude thing, because of course those words are similar, but the only way to appreciate something like the fact that you can be ready and let things happen is more effective than trying to know what's going on and piece it together. Like the to give credit to that in people's lives. Like if someone were to be like, this is playing a big factor in my life, that is what it means to be appreciative of that factor.
Knowing it's a big factor.
Yeah, to understand and live with that as a factor and be like, I just need to be ready and see what happens because it's a big factor in my life and I understand it, and I'm just like living with it. Like the understanding, not of like, you know, I get it, but yes, I see this at work and I'm living with it, and so I'm gonna, you know, pay attention to the fact that, how can I be ready for this, rather than how do I be ready with like knowledge, like know all.
Well, that kind of I mean, it is kind of back to, I guess, feeling things, right, which is where this started. It makes me think of the feeling. Dang it. No.
Appreciation and allowing? That's synonym?
Yeah, no. Dang it.
Yeah.
Something like not, damn it, what I was gonna say. If we rewatched that last part, I might be able to remember. Do you remember the last thing you said?
To give credit or pay attention to the fact that this is a thing at work.
Right. I was gonna say, like, kind of, instead of analyzing, which is kind of the opposite of feeling, really, you know, static. When you are feeling and you then give credit, it's acknowledging the feeling, then guides the awareness or the thoughts of, like, I can acknowledge that this thing or I will move or lean into these things because this is what I feel from them. And it's like, it's just, I was gonna say, like, it guides your actions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it makes you understand what to lean into or how to do it. Like, even these videos, having them be a thing in this moment because of the feelings we were leaning into, not out of...
we didn't, like, contemplate it.
Yeah,
all the possibilities.
And all the ideas of, or like how to do it right or whatever. It was like not out of coming up with endless possibilities or something and like dissecting it like a computer or whatever. It was just simply, these are take out everything right away that is not accessible, and then lean into the thing that is.